Hello Westfield Middle School, this is Kayla Smits reporting from the Cloverfield News Studio. Cloverfield News is a monthly news broadcast of the journalism class of Westfield Middle School.
And I'm Audrey Pugh. We cover the news from the City of Westfield and WMS. Today we will look at an exciting addition to the programs at Grand Park and WMS Student Council's advice on the renovations at Asa Bales Park. We will also look at some of the things Westfield citizens are doing to help fight cancer. And lastly, our own Sabrina will show us a delicious salmon recipe for spring. Let's get started.
Our student council pitches in helping pick a new design for the playground at Asa Bales. Here's our group effort report. The Parks and Recreation Department of Westfield are making needed readjustments to Asa Bales Park. They have decided to use student input since students will be using the new renovations the most. Christopher McConnell, superintendent of Parks and Recreation, reached out to leader of Student Council, Miss Day, about getting student input. The Student Council is currently voting on the right blueprint for Westfield. The project should be done by May 24th, 2018, and it should cost around $180,000. The taxpayers of Westfield will be paying for this project. Since the playground is over 20 years old, the plan is to redo the path from the school to the park, put a gaga ball pit in, and redo the entire playground.
I'm thrilled that the city reached out to middle school kids to get their opinions because the park is just right there.
We asked Cooper to come talk to us about this project because he is on the student council representing his SRT. Cooper, what was it like being asked to advise the city on this project?
It was very exciting because not only was it our first project as a student council, it was a project that would affect our entire city.
What can you tell us about the design the council chose and why that design was chosen?
Well, the design that we chose was almost unanimous except for a couple of votes. The winning design has 3 mini trampolines, swings, artificial rocks to climb on, and many other things related to parkour.
Wow, really can't wait to play on it.
Video games are no longer just a way to relieve boredom. Electronic gaming, esports, has come to Westfield. Elliot Hodgin reports.
The Grand Park Fieldhouse hosts the first esports center in central Indiana. The Game On Center has more than 80 high-speed gaming computers for people in leagues, tournaments, and solo play. Its mission is to educate, entertain, and fill the brain with adventures and imagination, but most of all, to inspire. The person who's behind this amazing experience is Noah Hankinson.
So I was just one of the puzzle pieces in Game On's creation. So at a really early stage, I assisted the owners with building all the PCs and creating the design and layout for the area, as well as with the business plan and financial models and making things so where they are today and where we stand right now at Game On.
And now esports has increased nationwide. That's right, you can have this as a career. On average, esports athletes make $70,000 a year.
So the benefits of esports are really absolutely crazy and enormously increasing every day. Really reside at a college level, especially for high school students. So for example, guys can now get college scholarships in Division I, Division II, NAIA, community colleges across really 4 to 5 different main games right now.
In the near future, the 2024 Olympics will have esports tournaments. Esports stands for Electronic Sports, which is a video game competition that has many genres of games. Genres include first-person shooting, real-time strategy, fighting, and multiplayer online battle arena.
If you've ever been to an NBA, NFL, or a Major League Soccer game, and something crazy happens at like the last second shot, last second touchdown, that's literally every 5 seconds at an esports competition.
Some of the games that there are is Overwatch, Call of Duty World War II, Madden, NBA 2K, and Fortnite. To get involved in this, memberships for individuals that are not looking for competitive side of gaming are available. For those wishing to compete, many options exist on the novice and professional levels. Gold and platinum gaming plans are available, with pricing beginning at $25 a month.
That's really what we do at Game On. We create that atmosphere for kids on a daily basis that want to be a part of a team and want to play against other teams and really show their skill level.
For full list of prices and membership plans, visit goesportscenter.com/membership.
I have friends that have come from all over the country out here to see the new facility, so it's really cool.
How much does it cost to play at Game On?
Well, to play at Game On, for 1 hour it costs $7, for 3 hours it costs $18, and then for the whole day it costs $25.
What is the schedule, or when is it open?
It's open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 3 to 9 p.m., Saturday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m., and then Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. What a phenomenal gaming experience.
The citizens of Westfield know they are blessed. Westfield has been rated as the 5th best city in Indiana at areavibes.com. They cite our low crime rate, high incomes, great amenities, and high school graduation rates. The citizens of Westfield, however, are also generous. Did you know that the police department does a No Shave November campaign to raise money for cancer research?
I actually did hear about No Shave November. I also heard that NJHS is doing a Pennies for Patients here at the middle school. Samantha Smith looked into how Westfield is giving back.
Westfield's outreach to the cancer community is growing more every year, with the Westfield police officers doing No Shave November to Relay for Life for people with cancer and cancer survivors. They will feel even more notice in our city. 25 officers from the Westfield Police Department participated in the 3rd year of the annual No Shave November fundraiser, with over $1,700 raised for the Relay for Life, a fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. The Westfield Police Department raised the most out of the 3 years. They wanted to get more involved in the cancer awareness side of Westfield's community. Relay for Life was started by Dr. Gordy Gordon Klatt in May 1985. The first relay was in Tacoma, Washington, and over $27,000 was raised. Now, Relay for Life has raised over $5 billion over the past 33 years. The fundraiser has over 3.5 million members, which include survivors, patients, advocates, volunteers, caregivers, and researchers. It is staffed by volunteers and is active in 27 countries. One event includes where team members take turns walking around a track or designated path. Luminarias are lit in honor of people who have had cancer, people who have died of cancer, or people who have cancer currently. One member of Relay for Life is a local teacher at Oak Trace Elementary School, Mrs. Ewing. Mrs. Ewing, a cancer survivor, describes her journey as life-changing and a whirlwind. She had stage 0 cancer. Cancer goes from stage 0 to stage 5, 5 being the worst. She was diagnosed with breast cancer around 5 years ago. A biopsy told her that her cells were cancerous. What was interesting about her story was that no one else in her family had cancer. Have you heard of the Westfield police officers doing No Shave November?
Yes, I have.
How did that have any effect on you?
I just thought it was a neat idea for them to help support those people that are battling cancer right now or who have in the past.
Like most of our community, she agrees that Westfield has great community outreach to cancer awareness.
Sammy, thanks for telling us about all those great ways that Westfield is helping raise money for cancer research and treatment. What are some ways that WMS students can get involved in this great cause?
Well, Audrey, some students can donate their time and money to charities like Pennies for Patients or Relay for Life in our community.
Thanks, Sam.
And now we have a delicious recipe from Sabrina herself. She is trying to encourage cooking for all ages, and this is an easy recipe to start off with.
Hi, I'm Sabrina, your classmate, and I want to teach you how to cook because everyone should know how to cook. And, it went really well for me. So I'm going to show you the first dish I ever made, which was a salmon with couscous. So everyone out there that knows what couscous is knows it's a grain and it's really good. And I'm going to show you an easy way to make it. We're going to put some summer back into your life with an orange and lemon salmon. Let's get started. We're going to start with our salmon. So I one is skin on, because the way I'm cooking it, the skin will just sort of fall right off and you won't even have to worry about it. Trust me. So we want safety first, so I'm actually not going to use my hands. I'm going to use this pair of tongs. And we're going to set this down. Seasoning comes first. You want salt and pepper everything. So we added salt and pepper to our salmon. And if you're in class with me, then you know that sometimes my nickname is Sage. And so that's what we're gonna add to it. Just sort of as an ode to my classmates, we're adding sage. And then we're gonna add some dill. We're getting a pan out. It has aluminum foil on it because you have to catch the amazing juices we're about to add. So, we're gonna use our pair of tongs again. We're going to transfer it over to this pan. And now we're going to add our juices. So we have lemon juice. I said I was bringing summer back into your life. Some freshly squeezed orange juice. And then I'm just gonna add some more orange juice because why not? And you wanna put it over the salmon, you know, around the salmon, just sort of get it there. And that's because salmon has these little ridges, and so all that flavor is going to get in there. And don't worry about washing off your seasoning because it's still in the pan, it's still going to cook with it. Then we're going to add fresh orange and lemon slices. Do any order you want. And then we're going to put tin foil on top of it. We're going to put it into a preheated oven at 375 for 45 minutes. This mandarin orange Parmesan couscous. So we had some chicken broth boiling, and we're going to add that to our couscous. And the way I do it, it's just so easy. It's so easy to do. You fill it up. It's about like an inch from the top of the couscous. You take some tin foil. You put it over this. And you can actually, you're gonna seal it tight, and it's gonna steam. And after 10 minutes, it'll be fully cooked. So our 10 minutes is up and our couscous is all cooked, and so we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. So you want to fluff it up a bit so that way you can combine the ingredients better. We're going to add some Parmesan cheese because you know it's Parmesan, you got to add it. Then we're going to add our oranges. We're just going to give it a big stir. And if it ever, you know, needed more moisture, you just sort of add the juices from the oranges to it, and it'll be good. All right, so there we go. So easy. Let's go check on our salmon. Our salmon is ready, and we're going to take it out of the oven and start serving it up. It's all done. It looks great. Let's give it a try. It tastes like summer. I hope you make this. Bon appetit!
We have heard and maybe have seen a video of you on TV cooking.
Yes, I've been on Food Network 3 times now, once as a judge and twice as a contestant.
Where can we find new recipes?
My YouTube channel, it's just Cook with Sabrina. Go to it and enjoy.
Huh, I don't cook much. I'm pretty scared of burning the house down.
I just leave that to the real cooks in my family. Anyway, thank you for joining us today. We were able to report on the new playground at Asa Bales,
The Game On Esports Center at Grand Park,
activities that Westfield is doing to give back to the community,
and a great recipe from Sabrina.
These individual stories, as well as the full broadcast of Cloverfield news, can also be found on WMS social YouTube channel.